We are live. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, one. Welcome, all. It's a pleasure to be here. I thank you guys for your support and everything else that you guys do to support our program. We'll be starting off in a bit here. Again, thank you guys. And I will be paying attention to the YouTube on the other computer while I will be concentrating on this computer here to deliver what we have to deliver today. I'm still waiting for other people to show up. The other speakers, they're caught up on the road, but I will proceed. Once it's 6 p.m., I will go ahead to give you the outline of what we are going to do today. And I also encourage everyone, all the learners and alumnus, all alumni that are here to let me know if they got the link to come up on the StreamYard to be a part of the program as well. And if anyone wants to come up, there will be an opportunity to do that. Now it is almost the time, and we'll go ahead and give you a rundown of how this evening is going to be for you. Okay. Hopefully, everyone is here. I mean, those who plan to be here uh, are here, I would think. Now, I'll go ahead. It's time. It's 6 p.m. Before we continue, I would like to give you a rundown, the introduction, which is a part of the introduction and welcome. Now, my name is Josiah Umezurike, just to let you know. So the rundown will be very simple. There will be a welcome and introduction for 5 minutes. I don't know if we're going to stick with the time or not, but you know, we'll try to make it as flexible as possible. But at the same time, we want to keep time because we want to deliver something specific today. Now, the next one will be an overview by me. I'm the lead instructor here. I'll give an overview while I introduce myself, who I am, what I do, and the program itself, and I'll give highlights of the program and the benefits. The emphasis will be made on the relatable hands-on training, relatable job training. That's what we will do. And then I will like to get testimonials from speakers who will come up at some point, and then the learner's testimonial and experiences. That would be about 15 minutes. If that didn't happen, then we'll continue with question and answers, those that are coming from the YouTube and those with people behind the StreamYard room, whom I will bring up to say their piece. There will also be a spotlight on alumni. One of our alumni that moved on and working for a bigger corporation like Dell. They will at some point they will show up, and y'all know how it is. People will be on the move and on the go. So that is what it is. There will also be a Q&A section for 20, 30 minutes. I'm suspecting 30 minutes because a lot of people want to know um, how to get into the program. A lot of people want to know what is this about, and et cetera, et cetera. And there will be a closing remarks, which will be a highlight of everything. Now, I do not know how many that are here, but I do know that some people are here. So this is my a presentation in a very long time. I haven't done one in a very, very long time. And hopefully today I'll do very well. And I wish you guys well as you guys wish me well. So we're gonna start up. There are 5 people presently here with us, and I'd like to thank y'all for being here. I don't know who they are, but they're here. I will try as much as I can to work and be mindful of whatever question that comes through. Okay. And let's go. So I will start off with the program introduction, like I've already talked about. So that's how we're going to start off. So I'd like to welcome everyone that's here. And I appreciate you all. And thank you guys for taking out your time to listen to what we have to present today. Um, the introduction is going to be very brief. My name is Josiah Omizwike. I am a serial entrepreneur, and I have been building things in the space, software, as well as in the cybersecurity space. I have been doing software for over 10 years and cybersecurity for more than 15 years. So I've worked for many companies. I do have industry expertise in this space and domain strength. I have built, including this Ech1Teach1 Tech, which is a nonprofit. I've built that with a couple other people's and the teams that we have. So Ech1Teach1 Tech is a platform that provides the tools and resources needed by the underserved communities to remain gainfully employed in cybersecurity and as well as AI. We're expanding on the AI part of it. Here we have Drew. Hey, Drew.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm just going through the introduction, welcome and introduction.
Great.
So, yeah, at this point, I was talking about Ech1Teach1 Tech, what it is and what it provides. So we do provide the tools and resources needed by the underserved or all those that identify as such to remain gainfully employed in the area of STEM, specifically cybersecurity and AI, as we continue to expand on our AI curriculum. Now, I am the lead instructor here at Ech1Teach1 Tech as well as the founder. Okay. I would like to give you the program overview. A lot of people are probably thinking, what is this about? What is this thing that we're doing today? Oh, well, I'll tell you what it's all about. Like I've already introduced myself, I am also the lead instructor here. And our program overview is based on an original curriculum that was approved by U.S. Department of Labor sometime 2 years back. And the curriculum is what I will share with you. It touches on a specific area in cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is a vast area. When you hear people talk about cybersecurity, it's not just a monolith. It has different areas. There are different domains that are even found in information security alone. And then when you talk about cybersecurity, just don't think it's one thing. Okay, there is an area of architectural security. There's physical security as well, which includes the security guards that you see uh, in the when you go to the grocery shopping and the marketplaces, supermarket, and etc. That's also a part of what we do, which is incident response and management. There's also EGRC, which covers a lot of auditing. These are areas that one can specialize, even under the area that we are interested in, or we talk about, which is the defense blue team that they call it. It has other things. You could be a phishing analyst, you can be a DeFi, you can be a digital forensic um, um, uh, information specialist. You can do all of that. You can do even a network security specialist. You can do SOC Level I, SOC Level II as a security analyst. So there's so much stuff to talk about. But I will be very specific. Possibly, I will also share my screen if possible to help you understand what we are doing. I'm going to share my screen. I will not take that long. Um, Give me a quick second to share my screen here. I have two monitors, so I'm going to share one of it. So Let's see which one comes up. All right. I think I will be sharing the one up, and you will be seeing some of the things that I'll share. And let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay, this is not what we're going to share with you. I think I found what we're going to share with you. Okay. Just give me a second to let it come up. All right. So, what I want to share with you is very specific to my presentation today. This is Ask Me Anything time. What I want to share is the Security Analyst program. So, when you look at the very beginning of this, it has on the job training program, which is for something different. But from this particular program comes what we are offering as a short term program. And which is why you're here. You want to know what this SOC Level I Analyst is all about. So this is a slide. In this slide, I will show you where the short-term programs come in and why we're doing it. So the short-term program comes in here. If you go to our website, you see something that says Ech1Teach1 SIST Cohort Training Security Features Together. You will see something like this in our website. You can look at it. As you can see, it's a little pricey. Okay, these are the long-term programs. They are like 2 years, 2 years and 5 months, and etc. etc. However, there are short-term programs. We broke those things down. Okay, when you break those things down, you get this work progress category. We find that this work progress category covers everything that will allow you to become a security operations center level I analyst. For instance, we will train you to perform analysis and test organizations' computer information systems. We will also train you to characterize and analyze network traffic to identify anomalous activity and potential threats to network resources. We will also train you to analyze and report organizational security postures. We will also refer major hardware and software problems to train you how to do that and send it to where they will be taken care of, whether it's a vendor that the organization interacts with or other technicians that are external from the organization. Basically, you will be drilled and taken through the process of one working already in the environment, and it will also train you on how to access adequate access control based on principles of least privilege and need to know basis. We'll also train you how to determine tactics, technique, and procedures for intrusion sets. That's where the meta attacks come in, which are very well known attack um, vectors that I used. You'll be trained on that. You also will help you know how to examine network topologies to understand data flows to and through where the data is going, where the dangers lies, the trust level, trust boundaries, because data as they move along, they are very susceptible to all sort of attacks, and they are very, very vulnerable. Okay. Now, we'll also help you to learn how to identify, analyze anomalies in the network traffic using metadata, which is a network flow analyzer. Which network flow analyzer, like let's say Curator, I mean not Curator. Instead, you have NTOP that can help you to do a lot of stuff, analyzing those Wireshark that can help you to look into the pickup files of captured data. We also help you to learn how to isolate and remove malware in an environment by moving the system following incident response procedure to a sandbox where you can work on it. These are some of the stuff that we will train you to do. However, when you look at the right hand side, you'll be like, oh no, this is too much. I understand. And you don't have to worry about that either. So what we've done is basically to connect the instructions, which is related educational instructions, with on-the-job training, which in this case, we want to be careful the word we use. So we use job relatable, hands on, job relatable, hands on. Okay. So you are in an environment that have a security operations center, which is like a clinic, cybersecurity clinic. You're working in that environment already. So these are some of the certifications that what I have mentioned. These are highlights, what they will lead you to. Okay. Uh, when we start with the short-term program, which is like a 6 months program, um, just give me 1 second. I think it's one of the speakers calling me. Hey, Brax, what's going on? Any problems? Yes, it's on your email. You can check your email for the link for StreamYard. Thank you. If not, I'll also send you again. All right. So sorry about that, people. So the certifications that we'll be training you on for that 6 months will cover CFLCO1, which is AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. And there's another one called CompTIA Security Plus. These two will allow you to be well grounded with the on the job training. We do have a SOC. You have to spend up to 500 hours, which is enough hour for someone who's working for 6 months, because you are paired with an individual to work in the SOC. And we also give you instruction twice in a week, which is about 6 hours each week for those 24 weeks. So you could now become, after the training, 6 months training, which is discounted almost by 90%. So instead of paying $6,000 or $5,000, like you saw before over here, yeah, instead of paying that, you end up paying $600 for the whole 6 months. So that's the offering we have for you. So that's the offering right now. And I don't think it will be like this forever, but for now, the call to action is for you to get it moving. Cohort will be starting on the 26th. So getting it's on what we call there's a term for it, rolling basis terms. That's what it's called. So the interesting thing for you about the program is the perks that comes with it. So when you look me up on LinkedIn, okay, I have over 12,000 followers on LinkedIn. I've been in the space for a long time and I push a lot of content in cybersecurity. This is like a second nature to me, and it comes easy for me. And also, it comes easy for my co-founder and other instructors that we have in this space. They have been in this space for a long time and they know the challenges. And those challenges is what we want to simplify and make it possible for you to get into this space. So there's high barrier to entry. We reduce that. So looking at your parts, not only would you be trained in a practical sense within the Security Operations Center to monitor, dictate incident response, you will learn how to triage. Triaging is another important stuff. So following impact and urgency, what incident are you going to address? What event are you going to address first? So these are some of the stuff we will train you to know how to do. There's a standard operating procedure that comes with that. And there's threat intelligence research you will be trained in. A lot of work in the standard like NIST 861, 800, 8181, and again, CSL Cybersecurity Framework 2.0, the new one. That alone can allow you to make money without doing much. So when you look at the real world production level security operations center that we provide, the infrastructure will show you that we are not joking, we are serious. We're not about videos and just watching, because we believe that knowledge is good. Knowing stuff is good. Learning to know facts is awesome. But in cybersecurity, that's not enough. Even your certificate is not enough. You need to apply what you're learning in a practical sense, wherein you can do it. It will be almost analogous to tying your shoelaces. You don't think when you do those things. You see, you do it, you know, you do it without thinking. You just do it. effortlessly without thinking. So that's mastery. So you get that here with us. There's job reference. We have pipeline of recruiters. We give you LinkedIn endorsement. You put in your resume. You work for us. Ech1Teach1 Tech. You have a group interview, mock interviews. You have enterprise software management training for Jira services. That's what you use for your ticketing. And there's so much more. You have a resource of human brain. All the people in the program become a resource to you. You can tap into them, and they will help you. Okay, so that's a very important aspect of this program that I want everyone to enjoy and understand that the relatable relatable hands-on is very important. Job relatable hands-on, because not everything that's hands-on is related to the job that you're gonna be doing. And then when you talk about cybersecurity, which one are you interested in as an enthusiast? Which one are you interested in? Okay, we are interested in the defense part of it. The defense part of it is expanded, and again, we narrow it down to the lowest barrier to entry, which is security SOC Level I Analyst under Security Analyst or under Defense Analyst. You have the SOC Level I, which is the lowest barrier to entry. It has it's almost like a revolving door. Everybody starts from there if they're really serious about cybersecurity. It allows you to learn what's under the hood. It clearly shows you, okay, this is how this is done. How do I know that this system has been hacked? Okay, are you following your incident response guide? Are you following the procedure? Do you know the incident response phases, starting from being prepared to lesson learned? Do you understand that process? These things will teach you. What tools do you know how to use? Have you used any tools? Because the hiring manager knows if you used it or not. Lacking the platform makes it impossible for you to get work on job. Now we have the platform for you. There is career opportunity here. Okay. I know many of you guys must have heard what is happening in this space, the CrowdStrike brouhaha, suspected wrongful update, and then it ended up giving us blue screen of death, all of that. This is a potential opportunity for us because when those things happen, they keep happening with the infusion of AI into the space, they will continue to happen now. Don't think it's over. And that's why you need to get this training now. Once you get this training now, you will be called upon and you will benefit from having the skill sets to be able to respond. Cybersecurity space is very dry. They need new ideas. And this is why we are pushing this program so that people who are interested, you don't have to say, oh, I didn't do science in school. Oh, I don't know math. It's not important anymore because you use smartphone. Everyone uses smartphone. Once you are a user of smartphone, then you're a defender of your device. A defender of their device can transfer that knowledge. See, it's cross-functional to something else. In this case, everyone is working using technology. The world is reshaping itself and we're coming over to the digital age. Those who reshape their mindset will also be a part of this economy. So that's why we're encouraging you, okay, to do that. Now, I have talked about the state of the art, the state of cybersecurity in this space. And I also like to look at the career path. In the defense space, I will say it again, there are different areas you can focus on. You can be a phishing analyst. You just know about phishing. You can be a firewall security analyst. You just deal with firewalls. You can do network security. You just basically same thing as firewall, just let's say network security analyst. So you deal with firewalls and all the other tools that had to do with network. You can do be a part of the threat responder as a part of the defense team. You can be a SOC Level I Analyst, which is also a security analyst, as is well known. So there are many things, there are many paths for you. Okay, you can also focus in audit. That's a path for you as well. And now you can also be a digital forensic incident responder. That's also a path for you. There's so many things you can do in this area that we are focusing on. The reason why we are so interested in SOC is because organizations are realizing the importance of investing on the SOC environment, getting the eyeballs on the glasses again, so that they can, tell us what's the difference between a false positive and a false negative, and all that kind of stuff. Because AI can't do it all because of lack of information. Um, Given the fact that cybersecurity is a job of circumstance, every environment is different, every incident is different. So it's almost impossible to determine and predict the possibilities that are there. Okay. So now we want to go to the testimonials of our speakers. We have, I think we're making good time already. 5, 5, 10, 15. Oh, okay. I went over for a bit. So we have, I'm glad you're here. Okay. So, so Drew, I would like you to take the floor to cover the relationship between our company and SR Dojo and what we plan to do in future with cybersecurity. And the floor will be yours, and I will stop sharing.
Sure. Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, I know we've been working together quite a while now. I know I've referred several people over to your program that have already seen great benefits from going through it, and definitely a partner of ours when we're creating XR programs, be it augmented reality or virtual reality. Just because it's not a website doesn't mean there's not data being passed back and forth. Whenever data is involved, we like to include Josiah and his team at Ech1Teach1, and also helping find some interns for projects that we're working on, things like that. So yeah, it's just made a big impact with our company, and yeah, I'm always happy to refer his services and his program to anybody that comes through.
Awesome. So for me, Drew is excellent. When I met him, he was very magnificent, very insightful and considerate. We did explain what we plan to do and what we're doing with this program. He knew me as a serial entrepreneur, and I've been in the cybersecurity space and secure software development for a long time. So I consider myself one of the individuals that can show you the rope on how to navigate around this space so you can have your dream job. So we want to encourage you to remotely transform your life through what? The mastering of cybersecurity to secure your future. So if you master the skills, what we are showing you, you will effectively secure your future. There is other speakers, but they are not here now. Since they are not here, we will continue moving along within the slide, and there will be a time for question and answer. And I'm still checking to see how many are here with us already. Drew, do you know how many that are here with us? 8 people are here with us, I guess.
I'm not sure. It's not showing me. I was able to connect the YouTube so I could join the chat.
Yeah, there are 8 people. Oh, you can click on YouTube. You can chat on it if you want to. There are 8 people here with us, and someone asked a question. Let me see if I can answer that question. So,
are people joining the program? Or are you looking to join the cybersecurity program as to do that as your career? Or are you a company looking to hire cybersecurity experts struggling and need this program to help generate your own pipeline of experts for your company?
Absolutely. You got it. You took that right out of my mouth. So everything Drew said is on point. So we train people in this space, okay? And then if you are an enthusiast, what we call a life learner, and you want to be a part of the program, this is the right place for you. If you're an organization that's not capable of hiring someone to be a security analyst for you out there, and it costs pretty penny, you can come through us and hire our alumni who just finished, and one of them just got a job at Dell, the last one of them. And I was hoping that some of them will show up. Apparently, I'm still hoping that they will show up. Okay. And I think if your organization is struggling with training, also you have individuals you hired, but you find out that they didn't have the skill set for Security Operations Center, you can send them to us. They don't even have to. They remotely would transform the outlook that you want for them in that organization. They will remotely do that. We give them that knowledge. We can also customize the tools that you have when it comes to Splunk, Wazoo, etc., to fit in, so that when they come back within that 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, they are ready to do your bidding, and that saves your organizations some money. All right, let's move forward here while we wait for others to come. Now, well, Drew has already been able to make his way in there. We will be looking at learners' testimonials. I would like to get some of our learners to talk about the program. Let me.
Up, you went on mute.
I want to figure out what's going on with some of the learners. I haven't seen them yet, so let me figure that one out and then come right back.
Let's see. What if I can? Let's see.
Me add link in this space, so some people who want to ask some questions, who are already learners, maybe they probably didn't have the link. Then they will have to. I'll share the link with them right now. So let me see where it says it right. All right, I turn my video back on, then I'll try to invite them here with this link, because I'm gonna put the link on YouTube, and then people can get it from there. Because I saw one learner in the YouTube, so hopefully the learner will use that to get in and talk about the program to other people. Hey, can you join us quickly, please? Oh, I have the link on the email, and on the email, and as well as on the YouTube chat. Thank you.
Yeah. So say
Go ahead.
I'm a brand new cybersecurity person. I have no experience in this. I don't know anything about it. I'm here on this webinar, learning more about your company. How do I get started, and how much exactly is it? You had mentioned the $600 deal going on right now. There were some other numbers, but walk me through, as a brand new person, what to expect and how to get started.
Oh, okay. Thank you for showing up, Nana. I was just thanking Nana for showing up.
Okay.
Okay, for you, the way you started is you can give us a phone call, ask questions, just like other people do, and then you can also go to our website and choose the program you want to get into. Normally, the program that we have on a rolling basis or on a month-to-month basis is the one we call SOC Level I, Ech1Teach1 SOC bi-yearly sponsorship, or the one we just call SOC team membership. So these are the ones you can choose to be in, which works very perfectly well for you, because you mentioned that you didn't know anything at all, but you want to get into this space. So once you go in there, you can log in and give us your information. Then after that, you go and make your payment for the program. We will receive the payment. Once we receive the payment, we send you an email showing that we have received your payment, and then we'll tell you this is going to be the next step. That's how we work.
Okay.
Then if there's a date for the program to start, the date, it will be that date that it will start, unless some of the people that have made payment had issues. And we try to be flexible and work together as a group, because each cohort will have 15 people in it. Each of our cohort will have 15 people in it. That will be a lead instructor and an assistant, and we will have to pair the individuals with one another so that they can work in the environment just like at work.
And is it all on site, or is it online, or is it a hybrid?
It is completely remote.
Okay.
It's completely remote. So I'm gonna unmute Nana so that he can talk. I think he is unmuted.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. Nana, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, y'all.
Wow, good to catch you. I know you were busy at work and everything, and you made some time to talk with us. Now, just wanted to ask you a question. I know you're in the program already, and I would like for you to tell the audience who are listening what this program is about and how you feel about it, having been in it, what you think about it.
Yeah, no problem. So, Ech1Teach1 Technology is it's an apprenticeship program. So how I found about it was I'm actually messaged Josiah a while ago through LinkedIn. From seeing him from another, I think from another YouTuber. I messaged him about it and asked him about it. He told me about everything, and he told me to keep in touch with him. And when that time came up around this year, I talked to him about it, and I was kind of iffy because I was like, I've been through these programs before, so I was kind of iffy about it. But I spoke to him, I called him, and everything like that. He shared me that this is a program, and once I signed up and registered for it, I actually saw what it was about and how structured it was. And for me, that kind of like calmed my fears about everything. So I was like, okay, this guy's very serious about it, and he's been in the industry for a long time, and he's actually giving us, the knowledge and the real world application tools and everything for to be successful as a SOC analyst. So once I was in it, and once we started, going through everything, it really opened my eyes to what cybersecurity is and how vast it is, not just from like a high level perspective, but like from the granular things. Like there's so much in play when we think of protecting our data and everything like that. So for me, the program has really opened my eyes just in these 3 months, and I'm looking forward to learning more about it because I know now we're going towards like the SOC part, so I'm looking forward to like actually learning about that and like getting my hands dirty with all the tools and like learning from the people who are more experienced than I am. So it's actually a really dope program so far. I'm pretty grateful to be in it. I'm grateful to not only learn the skills, but maybe later on help other people learn the skills as well. So it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So right now, how long have you been in the program, and what do you expect to get out of it by the end of the program?
Yeah, so I think it's like 3 or 4 months. So I expect to not only have the skills to do well as a SOC analyst, but I also expect to be able to leverage those skills, I know like there's more than just SOC, so I would like to get in those other positions as well. And I expect, to just be in a better position life-wise and like money-wise through being able to, through having these skills, and also just to grow my knowledge. So yeah.
Absolutely. So you guys heard it from him. So people like him will be in the pipeline of getting that job immediately because they have shown strong interest and dedication into the program. And we watch everybody's performance-based program. It's not just looking for an answer. You don't look for an answer here. You solve problems. So I thank you so much, and we'll keep you here with us just in case we needed you again.
No problem.
We have Brian here. We want Brian to come up and explain. I don't know if you had a chance to do that. Explain to other people the same, your experience, how long you've been in the program, what you like about it, and what do you finally expect to gain from it.
Okay, thank you very much, Josiah. Thank you, Andrew. It's nice to see you. And you look brightened up. It gives us courage. So, just like Josiah and Nana already said, the program has been, I would say it is a blessing in disguise because most people don't know about it yet. But what personally gets my attention is it is distinct from every other program out there, in the sense that the on-the-job training is in capital letters. It is real. So it's not as though it's a recorded class where you come and you check the recorded sessions, but you get to get into the sessions. You get to get your hands, in the game. You look at the Wazoo platform. You go look at the threats, the events that are coming up, and every event is different from the other. So you get to do a trace of where is this event coming from? Where is this? What is this? And it gets the curiosity out of you and makes you feel like this is actually real, not just what is on the books, not just what is on Udemy or what is on just told you. So for me, this program is special. It needs to be preserved, not just for this generation, but the generation to come. So I believe that for me, in the next couple of months, I'm going to be shouting it out to my community because I believe everyone needs to hear about this. Thank you, Josiah.
Thank you so much. Again, you guys heard it from the horse's mouth. I didn't even call them before this. They showed up and I asked them a question. They told me how they feel about it. Now, this is one of the interesting part of it is having the student themselves speaking about it eloquently without even rehearsing it. Okay, we're still waiting for our spotlight alumni. She's not here yet. However, I will open it up to question and answer. And I know a lot of people want to know how to get into the program. Why is it not that expensive, and et cetera, et cetera. It is discounted if you want to know why it's not expensive, because we want you to be in it, to come and enjoy it and use it as a stepping stone to change your life outcome. So we'll open it up to question and answer, and anyone here could ask the question. Anyone here is the floor will be open for you to ask the question that you want. Both Nana, Brian, Drew, and myself also will ask questions. So if you're in the audience and you want to ask a question, go ahead. You can write it, or we can bring you up if that's okay. And you can come up. If anyone have a question, just let me know.
Okay, I think I would like to go first.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the most interesting things about good things is to make it last. I've always had a mind of how do we sustain good things. So my question tonight is, how do we sustain this great thing? Because I tell people AI is going on a rampage, and without bounds, without cybersecurity, without eyes there, it's going to take a lot of systems under hostage. We are feeding it, and it's learning from us, and we also need to preserve the system to control it and to watch over it. So my question is, how do we preserve this program? Okay, because what we see out there, left for what the system has placed it to be, the training system has placed it to be. People like me and people like some other my group members, they might not be able to be in the program, but Ech1Teach1 Tech has given us the opportunity to come in this field through the lowest hanging fruit, which is the best way to come in. So my question is, how do we sustain this so that it gets to the next generation after us, even the ones below us? Thank you.
Thank you so much for being very considerate and open with the question that you asked. One of the ways to sustain this will be to, first of all, to create the awareness and educate people on it. And that's the reason why we wrote an ebook. We wrote an ebook called The Cyber Samurai, A Journey of Mastery and Resilience. I think it would be better for me to share that ebook real good. And all the participating learners were part of the ebook, and they made it possible. And we all took our experiences and we put it together in what we have as the ebook today. Now, that ebook, you might consider it something very, very simple and lightweight. That's okay. You can call it anything. However, what is interesting about this ebook is it basically gives you a direction as a dreamer in cybersecurity. So, to answer your question, education requires people to write things down so that it will be carried along to the next generation. When we wrote down the book, it was a collective effort that we all, with the experiences, what we are having experiencing in the program, we put it down. And we did that so that we can show the dreamer next in some place out there in the world that you can achieve your goal. That is, it's scary when you don't know anything and you try to go from zero to hero, or you trying to go from being naive to mastership or mastering anything. You need direction, you need a mentor, you need a leader, you need a guru, you need a teacher to teach you this. Or like they say in the Eastern philosophy, you need what is it called, sensei, and etc. So in the book we wrote, we try to marry the art of martial arts with cybersecurity, because we understand you can cross those disciplines. They are almost like the same. But the philosophy that's in the book is profound. Each chapter has resounding information with a proverb that stresses on the need to have a clear mind in the pursuit of knowledge, especially in cybersecurity. Learning of the danger that's out there requires that you not only protect yourself, but you to protect the other person if you really want true safety or true security. So I'll recommend that we write things down for education and awareness. And also, we have to put our money where our mouth is by contributing in the program. It's a charity nonprofit. It thrives through charity. So if you donate, if you're in the United States and you donate, it will help us to sustain it for the next generation. It's a tax write-off you can get. It's deductible in taxes. That's some of the stuff that you can get. If you're an organization that's looking to meet your CSR, we should be a good fit for that, because what the people that we have trained speak for themselves. I hope I've been able to answer your question. And we have a spotlight moment for one of our alumni that made a great leap in life, a great progress. Ray is here, and we would like to hear from her, especially her experience, why she was here. Not that she's gone to bigger and better things, but she still have time for us. And for that, we are very, very grateful. So, Ray, we would like for you to come up and talk to us. I'll stop sharing so I don't distract people. So, if you are on Amazon, you have Kindle Unlimited, you can get the book for free. If you don't have the book, you're a learner with us, let me know. And then those new ones who wants to be a part of the program, we get the book for free as well. And if you donate, you still get the book hard copy if you donate anything above $100. So that's just about it. I'll let Ray come up now. Ray, good to have you here.
Hey, Josiah. Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me. I just wanted to shed some light on my experience. I met Josiah a while ago, and just his passion that he had for making sure, he gets this message out about how important it is, to make sure that we have this fundamental learning. The cybersecurity atmosphere is just growing at a fast rate, and the passion that he has just to make sure that we understand and we get it. I did the apprenticeship program, and when I tell you this is a hands-on learning experience, it's really hands-on. Like, Josiah goes above and beyond to make sure that the practical skills that we need to task in this real environment, he makes Josiah has had, complex topics. He engages with us not in a normal traditionary, experience like how you would with college, but he makes it plain. He makes, the complex topics we talk about, he used real life case scenarios so that we can kind of understand exactly, what the structure is. I feel that anybody that does this program, they are going to be very successful in this field. Of course, you have to be diligent. You have to stay focused. You have to do, assignments outside of the teaching just so that you can better ground yourself appropriately for the positions that you're looking for. But with this program at Ech1Teach1, we call it on-the-job training. You're guaranteed to surpass any cybersecurity goal that you do have. And I can't say enough about it. So I really wish you guys would take heed and consider this program. I've done other internships in the past, and none were as hands-on as this. Just the passion that Josiah has. I remember him, I think he had, an illness or a cold or something that he just could not get rid of for weeks. And he was still logging on, and you can just hear it in his voice. Like, he was just so mentally exhausted and bogged out, but that just says a lot about his passion. So I really just wish you guys would take heed and, just try this program. I guarantee you will be very successful.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. Thank you so much. Now, I'd like to ask you a question. Now you're doing bigger and better things. What did each one do for you that keep you coming back to see how we doing?
Man, what didn't you all do? Like, just the support that you get. Even when you're done with the program, Josiah does not mind, helping with what do you call it? What do you call it, Josiah, when you put in a good word?
Just
Referrals, or
reference
just showing up and
referrals.
doing what you have to do.
Correct.
Yeah, references. Sorry, it's the end of the day. I can't really think right now. But the staff there, they don't mind doing references for you. They don't mind, assisting with job search, whatever they do. Like, they just go above and beyond. I've never experienced that. Even when you graduate from college, you get a degree, they say they'll help you with work. They don't help you.
No, they're not. They don't
But
have to work. Go ahead. Sorry about that. Did we lose her?
Oh, yeah, she may be breaking up.
Maybe she's breaking up.
Hmm.
I thought I heard something. The thing is, this program here, a lot of people are not aware. When you register into this program, you put in your resume, you work for Ech1Teach1 Tech. And then you go on LinkedIn, you update your profile on LinkedIn, you work for Ech1Teach1 Tech. Then you go to your resume, we help you use the right keyword in your resume, and then immediately you are on LinkedIn connected to me. You will be connected to all my network, Drew, all of them, Chris Fallon, Aaron Lax. These are people in cybersecurity majorly. So once you connected with all these people, guess what? Recruiters are following you. You can activate that. Recruiters will be following you back to back. We lost Ray. She probably will be back. So when it comes to you getting the job, they already know you are in Ech1Teach1 Tech, and everybody knows what Ech1Teach1 Tech does, right? So you have already an advantage over other people that are trying to get into the cybersecurity space. You see where I'm coming from? So you have an advantage. So now this is a part of our program. It's not something we made up. There's mock interviews. There's so many perks that you can get. You can tap into all your resources. We have groups in Slack. We have group in WhatsApp. We have a lot coming from everywhere. Like while you're in this program, it's performance based. You have to be active. You have to perform. You have to do stuff. Ray is talking. It sounds great what she's saying, but if she really tells you what she went through, There's field aspect of the work. A lot of people don't like to do the field work. This year we made it mandatory. You got to do field work so you can come out of your comfort zone. When you come out of your comfort zone, you do amazingly well. When you go to an interview, you pass the interview because you are customer facing. They will ask you, "Oh, are you customer facing? Can you narrate and tell a customer in the event of incident how do you work with the customer?" What are you gonna say? You make up stories? Okay, managers are not stupid. They can tell you make up the stories because these people are trained. The way your eyes move, the way your face flush, they tell the body movement. But when you come in there and you have the on what we call job relatable hands-on training, it's like your body is flowing. They can see it, how your body is flowing. They can tell, oh shoot, they have the platform. They did it on that platform, and they have the lingo. They know the terms. They're using the language. You see, that's what's important. Now we'll go to Bright. I think Ray is still. Oh, Ray, are you back?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry
Okay, go
about
ahead.
that.
I
I don't know
wanted
what
to know.
happened.
Me too. I wanted to know why do you still come back and hang out with us? Now you're doing bigger and better things. And then can you translate that into
Portrayed,
what
and
you
not only that, I know that I can't put in the hours that, I would like because I'm a little busy right now, but I still try to give back. Like I get job offers during the week all the time. So I just like to submit those into the chat for those that are ready to apply, but not only those, but also I want to motivate the ones that are, pushing so they can see that there's good money in this field. There's longevity in this field. So, I just feel like it's part of my duty just to give back, just because you set the mark, Josiah. You know, you didn't just get your education and just, leave. Like, because you portray, what you do in your cybersecurity, and you're the role model for everybody, and you don't believe in leaving people behind. You set the mark for us as well. You're very impressionable with some of the things that you do say. So I just kind of feel like it's my duty to help those that really want to get into the field, just like you helped us. And then just also, I just know what this program does. So I feel like it's part of my duty just to help out, and I don't mind helping anyway. So.
wow, that blew me away. Thank you so much. And that there, I didn't rehearse it with her. You heard it from her. I didn't tell her nothing. I didn't even know she was gonna make it after work. Now she tried to be very modest. The truth is she works for Dell and she doesn't like to talk about it. I understand why. But for other people to be encouraged and know these things are possible, is not talking. There's something Ray does that a lot of people have to emulate. Ray did field work. Even when no one would do field work, she did field work. She interfaced with customers while she's still doing her incident response. She worked in a SOC environment. She raised ticket, and she's a ticket monster, right? And responding to tickets. Once you understand raising the ticket and responding to tickets using our method. Our method is very complicated, but guess what? When you get the job, it's a piece of cake. You're just sitting there laughing because you have gone through a rigorous process. When then you go to the job, it's like they only have 10 lines for incident response. Piece of cake.
And not to cut you off, Josiah, but once you learn, it's a method to the madness. Like Josiah has you go through the ringer with ticketing and responding. But once you get to the organization you're going to work at, the programs and applications that they use are so user friendly. But if it wasn't for that rigorous foundation, you wouldn't understand majority of it. So you can appreciate the shortcuts once you actually get to the company.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Oh, we lost that again, man. So
Yeah.
so the bottom line is she's letting us know she's in the industry. She's letting us know the trend. She understands the trend and is for you guys to tap into the resource. She's busy, but she's able to help you when she can, and she pushes herself because she said that the passion that I have encouraged her to do all this. She said that I work hard for this. Yes, I do, because I have children. I don't want them to go through what I went through. I want them to be able to go out there and get the job that they want, not because they look a certain way, but rather because they are the best in what they do. That's what I'm pushing out there to everyone. So before we even had this, I try not to call everybody to talk to them ahead of time, because I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to like call people to talk to them about anything. So that's how I see it. So now she said it, you heard it from her, and I would like to continue taking questions. And we have a few more minutes left. 2 more minutes. And I like to take questions from people that are out there, if there's any out there. So we just have a few minutes left to wrap it all up. I think we did well today. And since this recording is in YouTube, it will be there like for a long time. And then if there's no more question, we can just wrap it all up real quick. So in conclusion, the summary is very simple. If you put in effort, you will reap the benefit. This program, the short-term program, we encourage you to go in, sign up, get on there on the website, Ech1Teach1, like number 1, Ech1Teach1.us. You go down to where it says E1T1 SOC bi-yearly sponsorship. You sign up. The program starts on the 26th. We need at least 15 people for each cohort. So that's how it works. And that's the one that we are focusing on right now. And you have a great opportunity and fun. Just like she already explained, you will be taught well and you will learn very well. In conclusion, we can say that our approach is very business-centric. You have the relatable hands-on, job-relatable hands-on, and it's business-centric in the sense that you are taught, there's a standard procedure that shows you how to raise a ticket or respond to a ticket in terms of the time, impact, and urgency, and the time with the service level agreement for the organization that you are interfacing with. These are important facts, and there are many perks that you can benefit from, not only helping you with your resume, we give you a reference. This is fun-packed, feature-packed. We give you the whole 9 years, put you in a pipeline for work, and that's what we will do for you. We don't have a problem doing that. All for what? Just $600 for 6 months. Imagine that. That sounds like a fairy tale, ain't it? Mm-hmm. So that's just about it from me, right? So I have nothing else to say. That's the conclusion for us. And I don't know if anyone wants to say anything, then we can wrap it up.
I'll just heavily endorse the program and hope you sign up and get, the job of your dreams and help us on the front lines, fighting all these attacks and making better programs for people so we don't have these major outages and that kind of stuff, that we could be on top of it or at least respond very quickly. So thanks for all that you do, and looking forward to continuing to be a partner.
Thank you. Bright can close it up for us.
Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate the program. When I saw what the offering was, what the program was about, cybersecurity and real hands experience on the job training, and for the cost that you have to pay to do that, it was a steal. I mean, Black Friday didn't come any earlier than that. So I really appreciate that. And I'll be saying, I've started forwarding the link in the program to some friends and so on. And like, if you have people or family out there that you care about, you're trying to get them situated in a good situation, this is a very great opportunity to get them started with. So thank you, sir.
All right, thank you all. We're gonna wrap up, and we're gonna do it with style. We count down to 3, 2, 1. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Bye, everybody.
Night, y'all.
Right, y'all take it easy now. Bye-bye.
You too.
Bye.
All right.